Hi everyone, Canoopsy here, and a few weeks ago I took a trip to New York City for the very first time in my life to simply enjoy and explore. I stayed near Times Square in a very small 100 square foot hotel and spent a few days in the heart of Manhattan. And this video is all about the tech I brought with me and my daily carry. This video is brought to you by Audible, my audio companion of choice during my New York trip. So I brought two bags with me on my trip. The first bag is more so the boring one. It's just a duffel bag full of my clothes, a second pair of shoes, my hair dryer, and some other essentials as well. And the second bag I brought with me during my adventures on a daily basis. We're gonna be talking about that one. It's much more exciting, trust me. I wanted a bag that was small, compact, full of pockets, easily accessible, and still looked good. So I chose the Bellroy Sling Bag. I chose the all-black version, but there are other color options as well. It has a 7-liter capacity, it's expandable, and had all the space I needed for all of my things. The outside is water resistant, and the overall silhouette of the bag is very clean and simple, with just a very minor branding up front. So I wore the bag kind of like this for most of my travels, as it was very easy to access the zippers and pockets if they're just right here up front. And the mechanism here, it is a magnetic clasp, so it's easy for you to take it on and off, but not easy for anyone else to take it on and off. It's a pretty cool and very unique way to handle this sling. To keep my phone safe, I usually had it up front in this bag, not in my pockets, and the phone I brought is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I chose this phone for two major reasons. The first reason is the battery life. This phone consistently lasts me an entire day of usage every single day with my constant GPS navigation on LTE and taking plenty of photos and videos. And speaking of, the second reason is that camera experience. The cameras on this phone are incredible, not just the image quality, but the versatility of the main, telephoto, and ultra-wide altogether. Having those three lenses for taking photos and videos was absolutely amazing. To be honest, the 11 Pro Max really is not an exciting phone, but those two features alone kinda make it worth it. I also brought along the Apple Watch Series 4 for navigation directions on my wrist, replying to messages quickly, and also the time. So for earbuds, you know I'm always trying out new pairs of truly wireless earbuds all the time. So for this trip, I brought along the Jabra Elite 75Ts. And these things are kind of almost the perfect pair of truly wireless earbuds. Compared to the previous Elite 65Ts, Jabra added USB-C charging to the case finally, made the earbuds magnetic in the case so they don't fall out, and the earbuds are actually smaller than the previous models as well, but still sound just as great. While they're not really noise cancelling, they did a really good job of passive noise isolation throughout the noisy city and on the plane. They are really excellent earbuds. Now, charging up all these gadgets during my trip, I needed a really good battery pack. So I bought the Aukey 10,000 mAh slim USB-C portable charger. And the USB-C part is kind of important. You'll see why in a sec. The battery pack is ultra slim and easily fit in my bag. It has one full USB port for charging up devices like my phone and earbuds, micro USB and USB-C for recharging the battery pack, and that USB-C port also works for charging up devices as well. And it was excellent for charging up my Apple Watch with Satechi's new USB-C portable wireless charger. The charger ends in USB-C and plugs straight into the battery pack, and the watch just sits on top and charges wirelessly. It eliminates bringing the super long Apple charging cable and a spare charging cube, and you can actually plug this wireless charger into an iPad Pro or USB-C laptop as well, so it's pretty sweet. For charging up everything else, I brought along just one single cable. And that cable was Anker's Powerline 2 with micro USB, Lightning, and USB-C heads. So no matter what port the device had, this cable had me covered. So, to pay for things, I could have used a credit card for daily purchases like food and other stuff, but then I have to pay exchange rate and 2% on top of that. So I brought cash, which meant I had to actually have a good cash-compatible wallet. The one I brought with me is from Duxtio. It's minimal, metal, and has this really secure cash holder up top. Now this is Canadian money of course, but it kept all of my US bills secure, safe, and easily accessible. Besides the cash, I also had my ID card, other passes, my Metro card, and one of Tile's new trackers all in my wallet. This is one of the new slim versions, and it's basically like a full-size tile tracker, but it's basically as slim as like 1.5 or 2 credit cards. So I just left it in my wallet, and if I ever lost or couldn't find my wallet, I could ping the tracker or find it on my phone in the app. And because my wallet was always in my bag, I could easily find my bag too, just in case. Okay, the final few items in my bag, and yes, it could still fit more in it. I have my coat from Patagonia. This is a lightweight coat, it's not really super warm, and thankfully it was decent weather in New York at the time. The coat looks really clean and minimal, and actually folds up into a little ball and fit in my bag, which is great. There's also this little clay banana that a friend made for me, and at this point I feel like it's kind of a bit of a good luck charm at this point for some reason. I mean, I survived, so there's that, that's good I guess. And the final item is actually my glasses. So these are the Warby Parker Chamberlains in crystal with a blue blocking coating against those terrible blue light rays from screens. I love the look of them still, and turns out many of you do too. So that is what I brought with me on my New York trip, and that city is amazing. It's driven by this never-resting heartbeat of dream chasers, and it feels like a well-oiled machine. I am definitely going to be going back soon. Love that city, and one day, I'm saying it now, I'm gonna live there. Today's video was brought to you by Audible. I listened to Audible non-stop during my trip as I was walking the streets, flying there and back. It was excellent to have Audible with me on the move at all times. No matter your goals for the year, Audible has a massive selection of audiobooks to inspire and help you be the best version of you. And a bonus to help motivate you, listen to 3 audiobooks by March 3rd and get a $20 Amazon credit. That's pretty sick. Some of my goals for this year are to be less shy, more open-minded, and to understand others better. So an audiobook I started listening to was Talking to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell. In a city like New York, you can't be shy. Audible members can choose 3 titles every month, 1 audiobook and 2 Audible originals. And with a 30-day Audible trial, you can get both of those for free, no cost, when you visit audible.com/Canoopsy or text Canoopsy to 500-500. That's audible.com/Canoopsy or text Canoopsy to 500-500. So what tech do you carry every single day? What are some of your tech essentials? Let me know in the comments down below, subscribe, hit that bell, and thank you for watching.